stand up, please. I know that it's Monday and everyone is going to go home, but before that, please, I want you to make a conscious breath. So please, air in. One more time, please. Very good. So I want you to stretch your body so you can feel active. Are you sleepy, Jimenez?
Yes.
Oh,
Energy.
you have to make some movements to be active, okay?
Yes.
Maybe your arms or your hands. Make some circles with your body, maybe with your legs. Okay? Everything crunchy? Are we crunchy today? Okay, you can say, guys, thank you so much. Okay. For today's class, we will talk about a word. Guys, over here, please.
Yes.
We will talk about a group of words or a single word that help us to make connection between sentences or between ideas. Because sometimes we have the same idea with different types of sentence, but we have to connect them, right? Because they have something in common. So this link or this connection is called conjunction, okay? For today's class, we will talk about subordinating conjunctions,
Okay.
okay? So far, so good?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. Sandy, can you help me to read this information, please?
Sentence. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete idea. A sentence has clauses.
Thank you. So a sentence is a complete message, okay? And a sentence has clauses. What is a clause? Okay, Sana, can you help me to read this information, please?
Yes. A clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb. There are basically two types of clauses.
Okay. So a clause is basically part of the sentence. Guys, it's part of the sentence and we have verb and subject, okay? We have two types of clauses, dependent and independent, okay? So here I have an example. You can see a clause, we have the subject and the verb, a clause, a subject and the verb, and complete together, they are a complex sentence, okay? So we have dependent and independent clauses, right? Eduardo, can you help me to read this information, please?
Yes, independent clause. It contains a complete thoughts or ideas, carrying the meaning of the sentence.
Okay, so we have an example over here. Selena Gomez is famous. So we have the subject, Selena Gomez, verb is the complement, famous. We have a complete idea over here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But sometimes we are missing some extra information, just to know something else about it. I call the independent clauses like the context of the sentence, okay? Because they give us the main part of the sentence. And we have dependent clauses. Lore, can you help me to read this information, please?
Yes. A dependent clause is used to support an idea. It does not express a complete idea.
Okay, if we read this message because she sings, we are missing some information, right?
Yeah.
Because who is she? Okay, so we have here the subordinating conjunction, the subject and the verb. But this is more like the complement of the sentence because it's extra information to complement other idea. Okay? So here we have a subordinating conjunction over here. A subordinating conjunction helps us to make this connection between ideas or clauses. In this case, independent clause, Selena Gomez is famous because she sings, okay? So we have two ideas over here, but they are connected, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ellie, can you help me to read this information, please? Sorry. This one.
If you start with subordinating functions and the dependent clause, use a comma to separate the clauses.
Okay, so we have an example over here. If we start with subordinating conjunction, but we have to make some changes. So, Flota, can you help me to read this information?
Yes, if you start with the independent clause, use the subordinated conjunction in the middle without a comma.
Thank you so much. So here we have the same example in a different way. Selena Gomez is famous because she sings. We don't use a comma because we start with the context part, okay? So a subordinating conjunction is a link, right? We have the subordinating conjunction because to indicate reason or cause and effect. For example, Cami, can you help me to read this information, please?
Yes. Leonardo DiCaprio became a famous actor because of his talent and dedication. Because of his talent and dedication, Leonardo DiCaprio became a famous actor.
As you can see, it's the same message, the same information in a different way, but they express the same, okay? So because it's to express cause and effect or a reason. We have another subordinating conjunction. Why? It shows that two actions are happening at the same time. For example, Salma, can you help me to read this information, please?
Yes. The sentences in loop.
Yes.
Okay. If
Oh,
we,
sorry. Yes, this one.
okay. Rihanna works on her music while she travels around the world. While she travels around the world, Rihanna works on her music.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's the same sentence. We have the subordinating conjunction in a different place. And if we have to start with the subordinating conjunction, we have to use a comma. Okay?
Okay.
Everything so far so good?
Yes.
So while it's to express that two actions are happening at the same time. If it sets a condition for something else to happen. Okay, Santi, can you help me to read this information over here?
If he wins the Grammy, Sam Smith will give a speech. Sam Smith will give a speech if he wins the Grammy.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's the same idea, the same information in a different way, in a different order, right? And the last one, as indicates comparison or reason. In this case, as she sings. Everyone?
The
crowd cheers Adele.
The
crowd cheers Adele as she sings.
Okay, thank you so much. It's the same idea in a different way, right? So far so good?
Yes.
Let's practice something. Okay, we have subordinating conjunction over here. It's like a summary. I want you to work in pairs or trios. You decide. I will give you a worksheet. Two of you or three of you.
I really
Okay. So the worksheet says. The worksheet says, read the sentence and write the correct subordinating conjunction to connect the clauses. You can use if, while, as, or because. You have to change the order of the clauses when you complete the sentence. Okay, here we have an example. Jisoo is a great singer because she practiced. And the other way to say, because she practiced, Jisoo is a great singer. Everything is correct? Everything is good?
Yes.
Okay, so you have 2 minutes to complete the exercise. Do you have questions, guys? No? Everything good? Yes.
All good.
Yes, everything good?
Yes.
Over here?
This one.
No, it's okay. Okay, yes.
I think it is.
Remember that you have over here the subordinating conjunction with the definition or the reason to use it, okay?
Scissors, razor, sun.
We have as, if, or because.
Pleasure.
Oh, right. It's not the word.
Maria.
Are you ready, guys?
No.
Okay. I will give you some extra minutes to complete it, okay? So don't worry. Almost ready?
Yes,
Sorry, I think that we did it. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, I
creo que sí.
didn't trust. Sorry.
So far, so good.
I'll do it.
Did you with this white?
I don't know.
Yes.
I know. I don't know. Remember that you have 4 of them? Watch it.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Wait, why last name? Sorry.
Remember that you have to write once that you complete. You have to write in a different way.
Oh,
If you
okay.
don't read the instructions,
So,
it's okay. Don't worry.
Because
Singer.
Almost finished? Okay. Ready? So far, so good?
yes.
Yes.
Because
For air.
Or why?
Okay, 1 more minute, guys. Remember the punctuation marks, okay, guys?
Teacher, I have a question. What is this mean?
Like the fans? Yes. Almost finished?
Almost.
Yeah. Okay, just 1 minute more, okay?
yes.
That's all.
Well, in this case, this one should be is another way doing maybe she. What's that?
It's okay.
Mm,
Is convoy or one word?
No, one more. No me acuerdo.
Next of the white. Wait, is he going to? And she's
I think the G is because
We're only using one.
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, guys, so let's check.
yes.
Lorraine, what do you have in the first one?
Jimena and I have, because she practice every day, will say is a successful singer.
Okay, and you have another way to say the same message?
Yes. Rose is a successful singer because she practices every day.
Okay, that's correct, guys. Do you have the same?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
because, right? Because we are explaining a reason. Okay, the second one. Salma, can you help me with the second one?
Yes, we have Lalisa won the Grammy because she worked for it.
And you have another way to say the same?
Yes, because she worked for it. Lalisa won the Grammy.
Okay, very good. So it's because. One more time, right? Yes, yes, it's correct, guys. Or do you have another? Okay. Over here we have the same. Because.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the third one. Can you help me with the third one, please?
The crowd cheers her while Lady Gaga performs on stage.
Okay. And do you have another subordinating conjunction for that sentence? It's correct also, but we have two options for that.
It can be because also.
And also, but it's not the answer that I'm looking for.
As?
Yes. Yes. In this case, they can be like both because in this context, it's basically like the same message. Okay. The following. Over here, can you help me, Eduardo, with the fourth one?
While Taylor Swift writes her songs, she draws inspiration from her personal life.
Okay. We have another subordinating conjunction for that one.
As?
Yes. Yes, it's the same. Okay. So, but both are correct. Okay. And we have another way to say the same message. Yes.
Sí.
You don't have it? Someone want to help? You have. Wait.
She draws. Taylor Swift draws inspiration from her personal life while she writes her songs.
Okay, that's correct. Thank you. Over here, one more time. Sandy, can you help me with the following, please?
If Rihanna wins the award, she will give a speech.
Okay, and you have another way to say the same message?
Yes. Rihanna will give a speech if she wins the award.
Yes, and it's because it's a condition, right?
Yes.
Just if she wins, okay? Thank you so much. Lore, can you help me with the following, please?
Yes, the album will likely be a bestseller if people release it.
Yes, releases.
Yeah,
Okay.
release it, okay.
Okay, thank you, and it's correct. And you have another way to say the same message?
Yes, if people releases the album, it would be like the album will likely be a bestseller.
Okay, thank you so much. It's correct. Cami, can you help me with the following, please?
Yes, Jenny will perform cities all around the world because she's on tour.
Okay, we can use because also, but I'm looking for another subordinating conjunction because they're happening at the same time.
Why?
Why? But also because it's correct, because in the context it's correct.
We can use if or not. Maybe not.
Yeah, in this context, yes, but not in all the contexts. Okay, so be careful. The meaning of the sentence. And over here, the last one, please.
When she's on tour, Adele is working on her next album.
Okay, and we have another way to say the same.
Adele is working on her next album while she's on tour.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your attention. That was all for my class. I hope you enjoyed your day and have an excellent week.